Whether you're new or returning, thanks for joining me. On my channel, I mainly do cross stitch and diamond painting, may do some crochet, punch needle, and what other craft I may feel like doing. I'm by no means an expert. I'm going to say beginner novice, so if you're just learning, let's do that together. If you're an expert, stay tuned. I'm sure there's lots of head wagging on your part. I think I got myself sorted out, so let's get into it. Drinking some coffee. Oh my gosh, it's almost empty. I think I need another one, but I've already had 2 today. Look how cute that mug is. One of the kids got it for Christmas. Yes, I am using their mug. Sorry, I'm looking out the window and you can't even see 2 feet in front because the snow's coming down so bad. Oh, anyways, I was cleaning up and I found this little one. It's a Joy Sunday, the Forest Playground. That's too close. There we go. Let me take the picture out so you don't see the shadow of it. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? There you go. There you go. That's better. I think I was working on this in the summertime when we were doing car shows. I found it super cute, so I thought I'd pick it up and finish it up. There's got lots of backstitch in it. It's 1 page. It's got 25 colors. There's the key. That's the chart. That's the key. I'll learn. So here, this is what I got done so far. Let me move this out of the way. You can see a little bit better. So yeah, I really like it. The Joy Sundays are nice because the threads lay really flat. For this little project, 25 I think is pretty good. It does have quite a bit of back, well, 3 different colors for back stitch, which is not a big deal. The markings are pretty good, except sometimes they go off center. Like this whole corner here was off center, these flowers. So you have to get the chart out and have a look. It's not a big deal. It's 1 page. So other than that, I'm probably going to try to finish this up over the next couple of days because I want to start a new one. So there's that. So I've been working on that. But what I'm really really enjoying is I'm doing the beaded cross stitch or embroidery from Dream Stitch. So this is the picture. I'm trying to get it so there's no glare on it. And look how nice those beads are. Oh my gosh, so nice. So nice. These are the colors we're going to do. Now, when you look at these 2 colors, and there's the chart that comes with it with the key, which I need because when I kitted it up, when I framed it up, it's hiding it. So if you look at these 2, they're not even close to the same color. But let me get the canvas out and I'll show you. Oh, let's go out a bit. So there we go. There's it. Symbols are super nice, right on the squares, no trouble. There's the key. I had to cover it up. There's not a lot of extra material on the sides of it. The canvas is nice and thick and it's seared at the end, so there's no trouble there. I don't know what I was doing. I had it on a different frame. I wanted to see if I could use it. So then I started at the top corner. And then when I kit it up, I guess that's what I'm doing. I can't work from the top corner, so I've been flipping around and doing it. So let me flip it around and show you. Oh my gosh, so nice. So nice. Let's come a bit closer. So look at that. Can you see that? Oh, sorry, my light's in the way. There we go. So really nice. Now in here is those 2 colors, but you can't really tell. Even when you get close, you can't really tell. So I started on this side because I think it's going to be easier to do it when we do it together. So I think the problem is if you look at these 2 threads, the color is almost identical. It's very little difference. So because the glass it's partly clear on the glass, when you put it through, it's almost the same color. And do I care? Maybe a little bit, but it's not a game changer, that's for sure. And this is the thread for the blue, which is pretty dark, but it looks, let me show you. I did a bit of the blue. So there we go. So there's a bit of the blue. Oh my gosh, look how nice that pink is. Okay, so let me get this set up and we'll do a little bit together. Okay, we're back. I got one of these little sticky pads. It's hard to see, but I got the beads attached to it. I take the back off, stick it onto the canvas, and then put the beads on. I make sure the beads are lying flat. I only keep a corner of it open because I don't want cat hair and everything on it. So these two colors are different, but you can't really tell. I wonder if you could tell if I get closer. You see a little bit that these are a little lighter. Like this color is the same as this. This is a little bit lighter, but it's really hard to see, even for me. I don't want to go too close. So let's get going here. Try not to get my hand too much in the way. I don't know why I did this, that it was the top, but oh well, go from the top to the bottom. There's no rules, right? Whatever it is, it is. So today is Tuesday morning. I'm trying to get this up for Tuesday afternoon and then try to do another one for Wednesday. So I'm back on track Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, hopefully. Look how nice that yellow is. Okay, I'm coming in out of focus, so let me lock myself into place. Now I should be good to go. Here we go. I don't know. I think because I wanted to see when I used the other frame if it was possible. And for whatever reason, I must have had it backwards on that one. So I started at the top, but I don't think it matters really. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get to the bottom because this frame's not going to work, but that looks like it's 6 months, 8 months, a year down the road. This is going to take a bit, but I am completely enjoying it. I think it looks fantastic. I think it's hard to see, but it's pretty sparkly. It is great. Oops, got caught here on the side. So this here and down here and this part I did this morning, took about 2 hours. So I am definitely not quick at it. So it is definitely going to take a long time. Not used to such a long needle either. The needle came with it, but you know, you get used to it. I like it though. I really feeling the beaded cross stitch the last 2 days. So yesterday I finally left the house and it was cold and really windy. And then we bought something, had to return it. So we went out later around 4 o'clock, returned it, and then decided to get a bite to eat. We came back out at 5 and you couldn't even see across the street. I'll show you a picture at the end. It was complete whiteouts. We had about 5 centimeters of snow in that hour, and it pretty much hasn't stopped. I think we're probably around 30 right now, and it's still coming down. It's not as hard, but it's still coming. We're supposed to get another 20 to 30 to 50. So, yeah. So, my husband is off today. So, he went to help my son. And then my daughter had an appointment and they canceled it. So, we are staying home. We were supposed to go meet our friends. If you watched my video on Sunday, we were supposed to meet our friends. So, in the morning, we changed our plans to have it that we were just going to stay in town and not go out of town because originally we were going to go to town. And then I don't know, we just decided to cancel. And then when 5 o'clock came around, it was snowing so bad. They live south of us, probably half an hour. They had nothing, and I sent them a picture, and she goes, "Oh, thank you." She goes, "We were feeling bad that we canceled when we didn't have really anything." So we're gonna get together on Sunday. So fingers crossed that Sunday is nice. But we're gonna stay in town, I think. I don't think don't travel north if we don't have to, I think. So symbols are super easy to read on this. The chart's super easy. Canvas is good. The threads are nice. Like I don't really have a huge complaint. Like yes, these two colors are similar, but I don't think that's really a game changer. I know my hand's in the way. I'll try not to leave it in the way so long. How's that? I have trouble definitely finding the holes on this. I think because the needle's so long. So I definitely better than I was starting, but it's still taking a bit of time. But does it matter? Does it matter? Maybe I'll bring it down a bit and see if you can see it. Now you won't be able to see it unless I zoom out a bit. So let me zoom out a bit. You can see the beads. And then you won't see my hand so much either. Quickly there with my hand. So we went out yesterday. I finally went out. We went and got some breakfast. Yes, we ate out twice yesterday. Yes, we're bad. Oh, I forgot to put a bead on. So that's not good. I think what I'm going to do is just go over it again. I don't think you're going to notice. I have a bead in my hand here. Whoops, now it's on my floor. Yes, we don't usually do that. That's not very good, but anyway, so we went and had breakfast, and then I went and bought a couple new frying pans, and then we bought a microwave, and big action in this house. I got a new toaster. Yes, we went from a 2-slice toaster to a 4-slice toaster. I know, the action never stops in this house. Oh, that was sarcasm, by the way. So yeah, so we did that, but then the microwave was broken. The door wouldn't open. So my husband, so we had to take it back and get a different one. And the one we got was white. My husband didn't like it, so we got a stainless steel one. So our microwave was really small too, so I didn't like it. So I don't know. I think when I retired, I thought no one was going to be here, so buy a smaller toaster, smaller microwave. But the microwave's so small you couldn't even put popcorn in it. Popcorn bag wouldn't spin around once it got big. So anyway, so that was the action here. And when we went back out, I went to the dollar store, but I did not buy anything except some board that I need for that diamond painting I'm doing. I didn't even look around, but I did notice when I walked by they had Valentine's Day stuff out, but I guess that's what the dollar store does. So. I don't know what's wrong with Zeus. He's been snoring up a storm lately. He gained a bit of weight. He's got his winter belly in, I think. So I don't really have any plans today. Like I said, I'm really feeling the beaded cross stitch. So I'm gonna do this for a bit. I did do a bit of my art dot diamond painting yesterday, and then I kitted up a new smaller project, which I'm going to do a video. I think I might do the video later today for tomorrow just to get it out of the way. And then I'm going to work on my other art dot one that I'm going to frame with you, finish and frame and seal with you. So I'm going to start that too. And then guess what I'm going to do? Yep, I am going to do this. I watch some movies. New Bridgerton, it's coming out on Netflix. Yes, I'm one of those. I love that show. So I think I might rewatch it before it comes out in the end of January. So I think I might watch that. I'm still watching the old Law and Orders. My gosh, that was such a good show. And that is all. New Year's, we're not doing much. My husband has to work. New Year's Day, he's working also. That's what happens when you work shift work. You know, you don't have, sometimes you get the luck of the draw or the bad luck, whatever the way you want to look at it, because they do pay them pretty good if you end up working that holiday. So we left some things at my brother's Christmas Eve, so I think I'm going to go out there, pick that up, have a visit with them, and then go over to my friend's house. I have something for her and do that. But unless the weather does crazy stuff, then I am not going anywhere because My older daughter's going to Toronto for New Year's today. She asked me to take her to the train station. I hope the trains are running, because sometimes if there's too much snow on the tracks up here, they can't. If not, we take her a bit further south, about 40 minutes south, and she catches the train there. So I know what we do for our kids, driving 40 minutes so she can catch a train to Toronto. But you want her to have fun with her friends, and I'm retired. Just doing stuff like that doesn't bother me. She's coming back on New Year's Day. She's got to work the next day. I think all the kids are going out New Year's. My husband's coming home, but he won't be home till late. So, question is, can I make it to New Year's? The answer is probably not. Okay, let's just finish this row because I want to do the blue. We did quite a bit. See how slow I am at this? So when I want to stop, I just come up, because you want it tight. So just come up a little hoop, go back down, then it tightens it and locks it. And then just come up wherever you want to start next time. Okay, let me switch out for the blue and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I did it. I got another coffee. There's the blue. You can see that there. I'll try not to get my hand too much in the way. Get too close. So yes, I got coffee number 3. So I'm going to be up and shaking all day. But I'm a little tired, not sure why. Probably because I finally left the house. Oh, and a wild bead here. I'll stick it on the sticky pad. Get it in the bag afterwards. The blue's really nice. I like it. Glass beads are nice. One of the, I think it's number 12. Not the pink we just did, but the other one. Lots of those beads are different sizes. But the other colors, the beads are different sizes, but not like significant. I don't know if it was just that color, the way they cut them, or not that it matters. I mean, it still looks good. Usually, oops, I just unthreaded it. Usually when I pull it, I hold it from the bottom. Let me thread it up again. I hold it from the bottom tight, so then it's easier, and then I'll give it a tug when I pull it up again to keep them tight. And they seem to be pretty tight. Like, well, these are loose. First couple ones always seem to be a bit looser, but they're pretty close together too, so they're not a lot of movement. So, okay, I'm back. I'm back. Threaded myself up. I just use a regular threader. I like those ones. And the eye on these are super. Oh, I did it again. But I haven't done another one, so I can pull it back up. The eye on these are super small, so I definitely need a threader. I haven't got the eyesight to, or the patience to thread that up. My friend, she does lots of smaller cross stitch. She says she never uses a threader. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm ancient. There's no way I couldn't use a threader. I wouldn't be able to see anything. Try not to get my hand so much in the way. I mean, it's going to be there. Wonder if I came on an angle this way, not so straight down, or this way. Maybe I'll try that next video, changing the angle and seeing if you don't see my hand as much. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. It does look so nice. Yeah, this is definitely did I finish off? This one here. So I'm going to go back. Yeah, I definitely really enjoying this. And the sticky pads are the best. Put them in the dish, I think it's harder, so that definitely helps. Just when you pour them on, I just take my finger and rub it to make sure they're all sticking onto the pad, so you don't get the glass beads on the wild there. They're running around. And they're super easy to come off. Like it sticks on there enough, but when you want to pull them off, it's not hard to do. So, oh my gosh, I was looking at it and I dropped my needle. It's so pretty. It's hard to see because the symbols are so bright, but and then the pink here is not, but this is pink beads here, so hopefully you can see it. Yeah, and then later tonight when I'm really tired, just before bed, I think I'll work on the 2 bunny one a bit. So I always tell you my plans and then they go awry. But I think today is definitely what I'm going to do. Stay tuned for whether I actually do it or not. Okay. Oh my gosh. Luna likes watching the snow come down. He's sitting at the window. Been there for at least an hour just looking at the snow. I don't know if I told you this story, but I'm going to tell you again if I didn't. If I told you already, I'm sorry. Remember that cat that I thought was Luna that got out? And then Luna's doppelganger. Well, my son saw him and like freaked out. He knew it wasn't Luna, but he was freaking out because the cat was out on the sidewalk and the weather was cold. But I followed its prints along the side of the house. So I think he lived somewhere and they let him out at night, would be my guess. Because his coat is, I went and looked on the cameras after my husband. His coat is groomed. He's not super skinny. He's he's not shaking. He doesn't look like he's in distress. So he's going somewhere and getting fed and warm. So that's the good news. The bad news is if they do that in the summer, it's going to get my garden. So I'm going to have to put some stuff down so he doesn't come in the gardens. I usually put paprika down. That seems to work. And once they know, like you do it for a week or two and then they know, then they remember and they don't come back. Because we had an orange cat that was doing that too. I just got to make sure it doesn't affect the squirrels because if Luna doesn't have his little friend this summer. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy right now. This is making me so happy. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's making me very happy. So whatever you're doing, crafting or whatever else, I hope you're happy too. I appreciate things that are going on. Everybody's feeling good. I got a new microwave. I can make some popcorn. That's the little joys in life, right? I'm grateful for what you have. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I went on that rampage. Whatever. But this is making me happy. Whoops. I don't want to stop. How long have we been going? Okay, let's just finish this row up. And then we'll stop. I'm probably going to keep going, but I think you had enough of me jabbering. Nothing too interesting. Well, it was lightning. The snow had stopped a little bit. It was still coming down, but You can see across the street. I can't see across the street right now. So I'll show you a picture from last night. We're driving home, and then one from not too long ago. I sent my mom. She wanted to come up to the condo, and I'm like, no, you're not traveling up here. You don't need to. You don't need to come up. Okay, let's get that one. Why is that not going where it's supposed to? There we go. Oh, because it's a little squishy in there. There we go. Let me just come up, and I'm going to keep going, so I'm just going to bring it up where I want to go. I'm not going to finish it off. Then I'll just move my needle minder close to here. Stick it on there. Let's zoom out. So looking good, looking good. I'm pretty happy. So whatever you're doing today, I hope you have a good day. Happy crafting. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.